I think, is it even plausible to say that we're going to be able to stop the students who have always been trying to cheat? Like, there's a way to stop that. Students have been cheating since students were students, finding shortcuts, you know, faking results. This has happened. Those people are not going to stop. I was watching a video where someone said, how do you stop people from using AI if you're giving online tests that have unlimited attempts? And how do you stop them from using AI? Well, how'd you stop them from using Quizlet? How'd you stop them from using Google? How'd you stop them? Oh, I used a browser that was a lockdown browser. They have their phones next to their computer. Come on, people. The students that were going to use something to help them are still going to use something to help them. The question is, why are they using something to help them? That's the question. Do they not find value in what they're doing? Because if they found value in what they were doing, if they found value in it, then they would want to learn it. And how do you give that value? And do they find value not only in just what you're teaching, but in education in general? Do they not find value in education? Because if they are finding value in education, then they want to learn those things that they find valuable. So how do we increase the value in education? It's not to restrict the tools that are going to give them value outside of education. Business owners need people to understand how to use AI. They need it. They don't want it. They need it. And so we're telling our students, nope, you can't use those tools. And so then what we're telling them is, you have to do things the way we've done them, because in order to learn the way we've learned, you have to do what we've done. And guess what? Students are like, there's no value in that. I can do it 10 times faster. I could do it with 10 times the quality. I just saw another video that said, in order to think, you have to write. Well, not like in the traditional sense that we've had to when we were, 20 years ago in school. You can prompt and think. And when you get a result, you can verify that result. And you can learn that you need to change your prompt. You need to think about what you're prompting. It's not much different than when calculators came out and math teachers said you had to show your work, because the computation was being done outside of your brain. But understanding what words or what numbers to put in order and what calculation to use, whether it's plus, minus, subtraction, addition, whatever, sine, cosine, all of those things, right? I mean, come on. Cheaters are going to cheat. At the end of the day, they're looking for shortcuts. And again, this is not a very popular idea or decision, but those students that are looking for a way to do things faster and better quality, they just need direction, because they're really utilizing the tool the way it was created to do. And education, traditional education models and assessments are going to tell students they can't do that, because the teachers were taught a certain way, and they're just repeating what they've learned and how they've been taught to teach. And that book, my friends, is out the window. It has changed. Just like when the internet came, this is changing education. And we can hold on to the idea that struggle equals value, but I can also tell you that speed and also quality equal value. So there is struggle in trying to understand what words to use to be able to get the prompt that you need to use to be able to get the response from an AI, from an LLM. And walking students through that idea and in the process of creating those prompts. and then layering in questions that they could even upload into the prompt to have ChatGPT or a LLM, give them, so that they are layered in, asking questions. I mean, this is a possibility, and this is a way to be able to get students to think while using a tool that they think is super cool, and teaching them a skill that they're going to use outside of the classroom. This is education after AI.